This is a $40 clippers. It should cut your model from the sprue just like a katana. I'm going to show you the difference between this and the $1 clippers that you can only get in the starter set from Games Workshop. And then I'm going to do an assembling test for both of them. The cheapest clippers is this one. There is only 2 ways to get it. First, by subscribing at a Warhammer collection like Imperium, Stormbringer or Combat Patrols. Or second, by buying one of these 3 starter sets from Games Workshop. The total amount in this set always exceeds the cost. So these clippers could be free, but I prefer to say that it costs $1 because nothing is free in this hobby. Certainly not the miniatures. All the clippers for the miniatures have a flat side, just like this one, and it's really important to be as precise as possible and not to leave a piece of sprue on the model. Unfortunately, with this kind of clippers, it always leaves a little bit of sprue on the model. That's because the clippers don't cut the plastic. It pinches it until the plastic is separate in 2 parts. That's why when you cut a part of the sprue, even if you have the good position, you are not guaranteed to have a perfect cut because you need to strongly pinch the clippers. It's not a big deal, you just have to take an X-Acto knife or a mold line remover and scratch it off. And that's it! This $1 clipper do the job. Now, what if these clippers have too much years of work? Well, I have the perfect example. This clippers is the old model from GW that I bought the first day I came back in a store after my break. Why this break? I was 16 and suddenly more interested in the girls than the miniatures, so 5 years break from the hobby. As I said, this clipper is old and no longer usable because of this. The flat side on this clippers is clearly not flat anymore, and that leads to some issues on the cut. I don't think that could be called cutting from the sprue anymore. So now you know what the standard clippers do. It's time to see what the katana clippers do. This is the DSPIAE. Well, we are going to call it the competition clippers, because it's during my research of the greatest hobby tool for my future participation in the Golden Demon that I found these clippers. Like the others, it has a flat side, obviously, but there is a major difference here. Instead of having 2 angled parts finishing in cutting edge, these clippers have 1 cutting stop and 1 blade. Here you have a blade almost as fine as the X-Acto knife to cut a sprue instead of pitching it. If your positioning is perfect, you may not need the mold line remover. And even more important, if you need to cut some parts of your model for conversion, but you don't want to damage it, this is the best way to do it. Here I cut 3 bits of sprue with the 3 clippers that I have to see the difference. Tell me in the comment what you think about it. For me, the old clippers is as good as trash. The $1 clippers is okay but needs some work to be clean. And the $40 clippers cut perfectly. I wonder how much time I can save by spending less time with the mold line remover step using the competition clippers. So I built 5 Terminators, twice. The only difference is the clippers. This test is a good thing, because I've just bought the Deathwing Assault box, which contains 2 sets of 5 Terminators. I needed that for the video, okay? It's my job. So, surprisingly, the test was conclusive. It took me 16 minutes less with the competition clippers to make these 5 Terminators. Honestly, I didn't think that there will be such a gap. And most importantly, I feel less pain in my hand. Because with the competition clippers, I don't have to strongly squeeze the clippers. It cuts the sprue just like you cut butter. It's really amazing! Honestly, it changed my life. If you're interested in the DSPIE, il manque une lettre. If you're interested in the DSPIAE clippers, I've put a link in the description below. BAM! Thank you for watching, please subscribe because the next time I will compare airbrushes.